something a little different this time coming up.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Hey guys and girls, I know what you're saying. Twist, you said we were going to see a new video every Sunday. Twist, you said you're doing better. Twist, I know. But honestly, there is a legitimate reason this time. Okay? First of all, yeah, I did have a couple of rough weeks and my creativity sort of waned and you know, when you're not feeling it, you're just not feeling it. And there's no sense in producing a bunch of junk just to put on here to try and produce a video. If I'm going to do it, I want to do something that is going to be interesting and entertaining to y'all, right? Okay, well, so my creativity was a little bit off for a bit, a couple of weeks. But then, all of a sudden, we started getting slammed with some real cold weather. Then we got hit with tons and tons of snow. Then we got slammed with a deep freeze for like a month. And yada, yada, yada. All of a sudden it's Christmas, it's New Year's, we're still in the deep freeze, and you're saying, okay, Twist, but what has this got to do with you not putting out any videos? Well, here's the deal, okay? Not only does my shop not have 220, my shop is also not heated, okay? And it was down around minus 20 degrees C, which I don't remember what that is in Fahrenheit. I know 40 and 40 are equal, but anyhow, anyway, so the shop's not heated, so I just can't afford to heat it at those temperatures so that I can work out there 8 hours a day. The other thing is the shop is too small for me to work in and Matty, shop assistant, to be out there helping me. Well, that means that, and she won't stay inside. She insists she's got to be with me. Problem is, toe beans are freezing. She's lifting feet, she's crying, so I got to keep her inside where it's warmer. I can't leave her outside for hours on end. She at 20 below, she's good for about an hour, and that's about it. And it's just too hard on her, right? And I won't do that to her. And what am I going to do in those temperatures when I have no heat, right? Then we start getting, you know, and before that we got dumped with snow. Well, as y'all know, I'm kind of a busted up wreck. And, well, honestly, I injured myself shoveling snow. I've done it again here just in the last couple of days because, as you will see, we've gotten a lot of snow. But, like I said, we've got something new, and that's coming up too. So, a little bit of something that I'm not going to tell you about, and we'll just see how it goes and see what you think of it all. Okay. So here we are looking at the storage shed, and yeah, that's Matty's backyard, shown from a little different angle than you just saw. There's probably a good 6 inches up on top of the storage shed. And that's like a 4.5 foot landslide that came off it over the last couple of days. And we turn this way, and as we see, the snow is almost to the door of my shop. And yeah, let's take a little trip around. There's one broken down snowblower. There's the other one. And this is the lovely scene we get to look at in paradise today. And here's the gregarious nature scene. Beautiful, but a whole shitload of snow. So I will start shoveling and probably be crippled up very soon, but I will get back to you. As you notice, oh, now she's itching, but as you notice, shop assistant Matty has a blast in the snow. She loves it. Hey girl, yeah, you love this snow, don't you? Yeah. Okay, so we'll start in the same place and I'll give you a little tour. I need a break. Again, this is my second one. I still have all of my deck left to shovel off. The only problem is, after shoveling out my driveway, well, I'm 5'10" and so's that pile of snow. It goes all the way down to there, and there's shop assistant. So yeah, hey, there's shop assistant. Yeah, hey, alrighty. And unfortunately, that is my motorcycle, Miss Silver, buried under snow. You'll see what I mean on the other side. Problem is, I mean, magic, she's brushed off, but I mean, even down her side, it's drifted in right up onto her, so I'm going to have to move her. And this is my firewood hauling trailer. Down. This is my firewood hauling trailer, which is buried under snow, because I really didn't plan on running out of firewood. I'm going to be close, but we'll see. I did run out, actually, but a very good friend of mine bailed my ass out, thankfully, so I don't have to worry about electric heat in my house, because it's extremely expensive. And she arranged for me to get a little more than half a cord yesterday, so that'll take me for quite a while. Anyway, these piles are closer to about 4.5 feet tall. Well, let's put it this way. That truck there is a 2009 Nissan Pathfinder. You can see where the door is and you can see where the pile is. But yeah, these piles are like 4.5 feet tall all the way around. Matty, stay in your yard. And yeah, so there's a shitload of snow. As you can see, we're running out of places to put the snow. You know, it only stacks so high before it starts falling back down on you, yeah? So I guess I'm gonna have to just somehow try and keep throwing it over to this side of the yard. And this is my walkway up to the deck. And there's the house. And yeah. So I gotta shovel this, and then I gotta split some more firewood and like that to stay warm. And it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon now, and that's the problem. It's taken me since noon just to get this far with my back and my knees. I've only had 2 1/2-hour breaks, and I'm barely walking anymore. So this is the reason you haven't seen any videos out of me, is between the cold and not being able to work in my shop, and now the pain I'm in after shoveling snow all day. I just can't do it, guys and girls. I will get an RC video out to you as soon as I possibly can. But right now, we're just gonna have to be content with watching shop assistant Matty enjoy the snow. Yeah, because she enjoys it. To her, it's just a big toy. But to her dad, it's a source of pain. You can come up and say hello again. There we go. There we go. Yeah, to you it's just a big toy, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, you go. Come on. There you go. Yeah, we gotta go shovel the deck. Yeah. Yeah, Dad'll throw snow on you. You like that. Yeah, you like when Dad throws snow at you. Anyway, guys and girls, I will get back with you here soon. Alright, before it gets too late here, I guess I will show you what we got going on now. We got snow piles everywhere here. Yeah, the phone's level, so the top of the pile right there is just over 5 foot, and basically they're all over the place. Yeah, and down there's the driveway. We'll walk down to the driveway here. This is a buddy's truck. It's got a blown motor. So yeah, this is our snow pile. This is eye level now. So there you go. My front yard kind of slopes a bit, so it's hard to give you perspective all the time. But this stack right here, this is pretty well a good 3 feet deep all the way across this side of the front lawn, and just the snow itself is a good about 2 feet deep on this side. Our snow plows have been going all day and all night. They're finally laying down some salt and some gravel now. They've gotten it down to where they can at least do that. Yeah, we got belted last night. So yeah, she's pretty deep. Strange for us for this time of the year. Not a big problem. I mean, other people get snowed on, so it's not a big deal. It's just, it's a lot of snow for one night. We got 8.5 inches. So Matty and I figured we'd take you for a little tour around our town here. It's a nice, quiet little town. Lots of snow right now. That's our little elementary school there on the right, and we're heading down we're heading north to south. I'm gonna take you down to the border crossing and back, and that'll give you a little tour of the whole town by the time we get back there, and then we get back to my place. So yes, we'll do a little left turn here, and this is kind of a main drag through town here. It goes by our medical clinic, which is coming up on the left right there. There's a lot of cool things to see in Midway, believe it or not. Midway is an old mining town, very old mining town. We're going by our high school right now and our clinic. They're on the left-hand side there. There's our only apartment buildings in town, 3 stories and I believe 6 apartments. And this is the road that this is basically the 3 south, which will take you down here. And I almost bought a house down here, believe it or not. I'll point it out when we get to her. Yeah, I almost bought a place down here before I bought my place. This one on the right here, right there. That little sort of pale bluish one there. I almost bought that, where that dude is shoveling snow there. So I almost bought that place, and it was more money than my place anyhow. But so up ahead of me there is the border. That would be crossing the Kettle River up there, and right there is the border crossing. So we are parallel in the Kettle River, and yes, we have cattle in the town, a couple of bulls in that case, but there are cows there too. This actually goes into a farm, so we're gonna burn around. We're going away from the border now, directly back to where we came from. We'll turn and take a different road, give you a little more tour of our town, but we got to get back to the town, so to speak. If I would have turned right there, that is the old back road up to the number 3 highway, and that would be heading east, pardon me. I'd be heading east on the number 3 if I went up there. And yeah, so we're gonna take a little left turn here. Earlier there, we went by my friend Karen's place, who saved my bacon by getting me 3/4 of a cord of firewood delivered to the house when I buggered up my back shoveling snow. Yeah, no, Karen is a very good and true friend, and she really saved my bacon with the firewood. We're also driving by the mayor's house, kinda sorta. I won't point it out because it ain't right to be doing that, just like I didn't point out Miss Karen's house. I just wanted to tell you about her. There's few people in town I'm pretty close to, really. Some of the fellas on the fire department, you know, we're getting pretty close, and we'll drive by and show you the fire department. It's a very impressive fire department for a town this size, and yeah, it is very cool being here in Midway, my little slice of paradise. And there's a little over 600 people here in town in Midway, and it's just a really pretty little town, as you can see, and I quite enjoy it here. We'll get back up to kind of Main Street here and show you some of our amenities. That's the elementary school again off to our right front, and yeah, so yeah, we have a Ace Hardware here in town. You'll recognize the signs as we go by, and all of that. So I could have turned left there and went up our went across our 1-lane bridge across the Kettle Valley or Kettle River there. To the left is our town library and slash pharmacy right there, and I went this way so that I can take you up close to the fire department here. So I'll show you how much snow we've had in town here, because I'm going to go straight ahead here, and this is where the town guys have been putting all the snow that we've gotten off the roadways lately. As you can see, there is a whole heap of it. Yeah, we have been getting just slammed with snow this year. Compared to the first 2 winters I was here. The first winter I moved here, it was very mild, and I didn't even run my snow blower. And the second winter I was here last year, it was again fairly mild. I only needed my snow blower twice, and it broke down. So this is our recreation center slash hockey arena. And then we come up to our curling rink. Our town curling rink is a really nice little outfit. And then we have our community center here on the right. So we've got all the amenities. We even have a grocery store here in town. They're sometimes a little overpriced, but you know, when you consider you pretty well got to drive 40 minutes in either direction to get to a bigger grocery store, it really ain't all that bad, you know. It just isn't. And so coming up on our left here will be our fire hall. And there is our fire hall right over there with our ambulance bays. And this little old church is, they call it the Bridge now. It's no longer a church, but it's a pretty cool old building. It's one of my favorite ones in town because it's the oldest one. And yeah, it's just downright kind of a cool old building. And then we have our really good restaurant in town here, which is called the Keg and Kettle. And yes, I will plug the Keg and Kettle all day long. That is the best steak in BC, man. That place, oh, off the charts meals. They are amazing. So now we're taking the road westbound here. Kind of coming up to the back side of my place, and or our place, Matty and I, and we will go down to the end here, and we will loop around to our house here. So as you can see, Midway is also a town of pretty much wide open spaces, yeah. So we're just cruising on by the church here, and now we're coming up to the corner of my street, our street, I guess. And yeah, and there's the house there, yeah. So there's the house, all well and good. And yeah, I'm just gonna back in the driveway and we'll be done here.